forecast. And for that, let's check in with weather specialist Noor Rafat. Hey, Noor.
Hey, thanks very much, Amandalina. Well, now that the clocks have changed, we are seeing some changes in the weather forecast as well, or in this specific forecast. I don't usually like to show the Toronto Harbor Cam because it's usually when the sun is setting at 6 o'clock. Now, well, we've got some light outside for at least another hour and just a little bit. 7 degrees just now outside the Toronto airport, and that's a sign that summer is also inching near. We were expecting a high of 6 degrees by 11 p.m., so we're certainly ahead of schedule, and there are plenty in the province that are sharing the good times as well. 11 especially in Windsor. That's some great news over there. Still struggling to catch up, of course, for our friends towards Ottawa and our friends to the north, but they will also see some milder conditions in the days to come. Now, I know it was a sunny start to the day for much of southwestern Ontario, also for the GTHA, but that wasn't the case for some towards central Ontario, and also now towards Cottage Country. That snow moving in and some periods of showers as well through Owen Sound, the Barrie region. We do have weather advisories in place for areas like Algonquin and Sudbury and North Bay, so I don't know if you're traveling anywhere tonight, but there will be some periods of snow over there through the course of the afternoon and into the evening, so do be mindful of that. We are expecting that snow to linger to the east in the evening, so pushing towards our friends in Kingston, Ottawa. Parts of Peterborough County will see snow, other parts will see some showers, but by Monday all of this clears out, and if you are around Lake Ontario, the skies will get brighter as the day progresses, some towards Cottage Country, once again dealing with a bit of a cloudy Monday in the forecast. -1 degree in Kingston tonight, +1 Fort Erie, Toronto, and +2 in Windsor, Ontario. Tomorrow, I have no words. 7 degrees with plenty of sunshine. Amandalina?
Thanks, Noor. You likely felt Our Noor Rafat joins us now with a look at the full weather forecast, and she brings good news. Spring is on the way.
Yes, certainly. We know that the meteorological start of spring was March 1st. For many, that was the temperatures lagged behind when it came to that. Double digits on the way, Amandalina, and if that's something up your alley,
it is.
I hope it brings a smile to your face.
It does.
I hope it brings a smile to your face as well. Well, take a look at this. It's not just the temperatures, but also that sunny sky that's going to put a smile on your face, I hope. 7 degrees by 5 p.m. in Toronto. Some brief winds from the south-southeast, and we are expecting a lot more of those mild conditions in the coming days. We've been talking a lot about it the past few days, but something else that we've been watching for is that area of cold air, and you can see it here in bright pink and almost this fuchsia shade. Where it's situated is up towards northern parts of most of the country, but we're watching it closely because it's not going to stay stagnant. You can see over the course of the next week it's going to make some brief returns in the form of bursts, and what that means is that although we will be enjoying some very mild conditions for much of central Canada and the east, we will see a day or two where those temperatures will drop significantly, or I should say a few degrees, and then pick right back up the following day. So those temperatures will be able to bounce back, but don't be surprised if there is a day where you're feeling certainly a lot more chillier than the day before. Now, I did mention that snow is going to move out come tomorrow. Sunnier around Lake Ontario, especially in the morning. For most, it's going to be cloudy as you head towards the east, but dry conditions. Tuesday may bring a chance very slightly of messy weather, maybe a shower for communities that are bordering the Quebec region. Again, nothing that'll ruin your day, but it might be a windy day that day. And as we head into Wednesday, still expecting dry conditions, especially for southwestern Ontario for the GTHA, but it will be on the cloudy side. And we are looking forward to some incredible warm-ups. 15 degrees in Windsor. How's that for shorts and t-shirts weather? I don't condone that, but if you want to do that, go ahead. Just don't hold me responsible. 9 degrees on Tuesday, and here is that Arctic air moving in. 0 degrees, but back up to 5 and then 8 by Friday. Saturday and Sunday, double-digit temperatures, but the downside, we risk the return of the dreaded T-word, thunderstorms.
First look at the forecast, and for that, let's check in with weather specialist Noor Rafat. Hey, Noor.
Hey, thanks very much, Amandalina. Well, every friend group has that one person that sees temperatures like these and decides to head out in a t-shirt, which, if you're that friend, no judgment. but I'm not so sure what you're going to do when we start hitting double digits. A little concerned, but we'll keep that problem for later. We've been seeing a lot of wind, predominantly from the south. That has propped up these temperatures into very mild conditions this evening, but we know it hasn't been dry for our friends towards the east and up towards cottage country. This messy system has really been ramping up the past few hours. It's heavy snow on one end and rain on the next. We're seeing these weather advisories in place for the eastern sections of the province and towards the border of Quebec for rapidly accumulating snow overnight tonight and slowly into tomorrow morning. So we're looking at 5 to 10 centimeters, and of course some of that could cause reduced visibility due to how fast that snow is falling. We expect it mostly from our model's perspective to move out through the overnight. Tomorrow will be dry even if you're under some cloud cover, but it will be the brightest, the sunniest around southwestern Ontario and for most around the shores of Lake Ontario. So it will be a great day, and it gets even better in Toronto when you look at the temperatures. +7 your high yet again, and some beautiful sunny skies. Amandalina?
Thanks, Nor. You likely felt it. Our Nor Rafat joins us now for a look at the full weather forecast. And I've been saying this to you for days. I am ready for spring weather. Is it on its way?
It is on its way, Mandalina. And the good news is I'm sure many are in the same boat. So we get to celebrate together in unity these double digits that are on the way. I think, though, one thing to remember is whether or not those double digits will last, and also whether we'll see some sunshine to go along with them. Well, tomorrow is just going to be spectacular. We're expecting a high of 7 degrees. Along with that, mainly sunny skies. It doesn't seem like it could get better than this, but just wait for it. Temperature-wise, certainly a lot of improvements. Double-digit temperatures will make their way through not just southern Ontario, but large parts of central Canada and the east. We've been talking a lot about the mild air creeping in, but we're also watching something else, this area of cold air that's situated around the north right now. Well, over the coming next few days, we are going to be on the lookout for brief bursts of that Arctic air making a return to southern sections of the provinces of Canada, and that will be the case in Ontario as well, putting us at around Wednesday when we'll see that return of Arctic air. So dropping the temperatures down quickly and quite jarringly, but they will bounce right back up in the span of 24, if not 48 hours. Messy weather? That'll be done with us as well by tomorrow. Sunnier spots, though, in southwestern Ontario, around the GTHA, northern Durham region as well. Tuesday rolls around. There is a messy system that's grazing past Ontario at this point. May not even affect anyone too much, depending on its track. And it does leave some dry conditions in its wake for most. Potentially periods of snow around Bancroft and Tweed for a few hours. And then Wednesday rolls around, although it will be dry, but a lot of cloud cover for much of southern Ontario and central Ontario as well. So expect some, well, changing temperatures, but incredible temperatures. Anyone want to take a drive to Windsor, Ontario? 16 degrees. Just go to the beach at this point. 12 in Milton, 12 in Hamilton, 8 in Oshawa, 9 in Peterborough for tomorrow. And yes, those temperatures do get better. It's 8 on Tuesday. And here is that Arctic air moving in, as I mentioned, getting colder, 0 degrees for that high, -3. And heading into your Thursday, +4. And the double digits make a return Saturday and Sunday. The only issue is not a whole lot of sunshine to go along with that as of right now. A chance to see some showers.